Hello everyone, welcome to JLABTV. I'm JLAB, and this is for Merchant 2015. I haven't done one of these videos in a while, but I've been waiting for myself to, one, get the graphics correct, and two, just to get into the game again. I've been doing other games elsewhere, recording them and such and such and such, but I find myself just enjoying the game for once. Again, I wanted to take a small break from this game, for reasons I'd rather not disclose. But I've done the first month of the season, plus I've done my transfers for the transfer window. I brought in some new players, including Jason Blair, who I wanted to bring in because he's a young goalkeeper who has potential to be the best goalkeeper in the side. He's currently a good League 2 player, and considering I'm in the Conference Premier, that's a good thing. Also brought in Andrew Duke, who is perhaps the best defensive midfielder if you take away this guy, who's technically a right back. But this guy has got the potential to be a good League 2 defensive midfielder, which is a good thing for me, because I've got more things to focus on. I also brought in Chilean Kelly, who is perhaps my best right back now, at the age of just 20. And then you got Sean Clancy, who is quite frankly earning twice as much, but not going to be featuring as much as well, even if he's a good League 2 player like Kelly is. I wanted to get some potential in. I'm going to potentially get rid of Clancy, mostly because of the wage budget and the wage bill. I realize it's damaging my finances here. I also brought in Andrea Boninsigny, I think is how you say his name, as another defender. He's my third best defender, if you take away Troy Archibald Hemville and Ross Haffen, I think is how you say it, his name. But yeah, take away those two guys, you've got a good defender who is the third best choice, but I use him as my second choice because he's the leading player in the conference. But I just wanted to do that. I also brought in Brian McGrath. He's been good for me this season already. I brought him as a left midfielder, and he's already a good League 2 player and could get even better. I think he could be in the good League 1, potentially Championship potential at one point. That is just me. I think he's a good player and he can do very well in the future, even if he has lost a bit of skill lately. I've also brought in Owen Finnan. I wasn't actually intending to bring a central midfielder in, but then injuries kind of got in the way and blah 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 blah. He was forced to start. He's got 3 goals for me already. He's a good leading central midfielder in this division, despite being 2.5 stars. But he's also potentially able to become a very good player in the future. I thought, screw it, I've got nothing to lose. I've made him a balling midfielder for my tactic, but I thought it worked. Also brought this guy. I don't know how to say his first name, but McCann. I brought him in to be a backup player for Paul McCallum after I got rid of Lewis Monk. But Paul McCallum has got 6 in 6. He got 4 in 6, but he hasn't done very well in the last 2 games. But enough about him. I brought in this guy, McCann, who has got a goal from the bench already for me, and he is a bright future. He's got a bright future from my point of view, and will potentially be the best player we have in the striking department at some point. I hope he can do that. I also brought in Scott Lochhead as an attacking midfielder because Cameron Brannigan got injured, and yeah, he's been brilliant so far, Brannigan, but it's a shame. I had to change my tactic from that to the advanced playmaker. I don't know how to say that. Engage, I think, something like that. But yeah, I brought him in to become the backup on loan. But I've also started the season, and I'm currently in 3rd place. 4 wins and 2 draws. I can never get a run of 3 straight wins though, which is annoying in my personal opinion, and please ignore the logo. I think I also got the graphics sorted out, which is amazing. I was happy about that. Just changed where my game was being saved and bang, it suddenly worked. Amazingly enough. But also, the first 3 games, amazingly enough, were all away from home. That's because I got an international break. Thanks to Newport, the game against Newport being postponed for international call-ups. Thank God for that. But yeah, I did really well in the first game. 4-0 up inside 32 minutes. I thought it could be 5, 6, 7, 8-0. But we didn't really make it count. But yeah, I'm happy we are doing so well, quite frankly, because I thought my worst fear really is if we start to do well, if we don't do well after making all these great signings, it'll feel like they're underperforming under me and I'm just not doing as well as I should be. No problem there though, when this sort of performance comes through, and I was very happy for it to happen. But yeah, you get the point, you get the feeling, don't you, when you feel like something's going to happen. That's the first goal, 40 minutes in, could not have been better, and I could not have been happier. His 50th goal of his career as well. Finnan, I was cautious about bringing into the side, a 19-year-old, does that sort of delivery and gets the goal for there, for McCullum, so I was happy. But I find myself at times, I've made 3 tactics. My second tactic, well, I understand it, does well with. I don't know what the keeper's doing here, but McCullum's not going to miss on that. 2 goals in 4 minutes? Yeah, 2 minutes and goals in 4 minutes. But I thought it couldn't get better. Then Finnan scores. He's got an assist, now he's got a goal. And that's his debut too. What a way to make his impact here. Best performance from a 19-year-old I could ever remember. At 10, they kick off. And just watch this, it's just says everything for me. How great my side have been in this game. Get the ball back. Don't know who. Branigan. Finnan. McGrath. 4-0. Thank you very much. We are doing ourselves justice. And that's a goal in his debut too. And I was getting questions about dropping players. Well, what the hell? And apparently, this is my weakened side. I was disappointed with this goal though, to be completely honest, because I felt that we just let ourselves down. Because we're on the attack, and we just, mess up, really. I can't remember how I messed up, but here we are. Fowler gets the ball back from Finnan, his Ali. This pass happens. That cross happens. That header happens. That goal happens. I wasn't that impressed. Really. And I thought we could do better than that. Our next game though, Cambridge United. I was terrified of this game because I thought we would lose this game. I thought we weren't going to do well. How wrong could I have been though? Seriously, this is perhaps the best performance I've ever seen. And I was changing my tactic too. This is what I got when I got to my second my tactic. Instead of going control, I went to standard. Standard, same formation, just different strategy. I've got control, standard and counter. For some reason, standard just makes the team unplayable. And McCullum scores the opening goal for his 3rd of the season. Not a bad way, is it, to start things off for yourself. And then we just do it again. We just keep on hitting them, scoring goals. 2-0, That's his 4th of the season in 1.5 games. We have got a 2-goal lead for the 2nd game running. And this is the 2nd half. We just started it. And we just dominate. I don't know what it is about this formation, about this strategy of mine, but we just did so well with it. Sure, we lost the ball at times, but we've got it back almost immediately afterwards. This pass, this shot, that goal, hat-trick. He's got 5 goals in 1.5 games. That's his 5th goal of the season already. It's a shame he only got 1 more goal in the next 4 games. But we weren't done there. Finnan gets his 2nd goal of the season in 2 games. And I was concerned about this guy not being able to adapt. I was proven wrong, wasn't I? We got a free kick. Brannigan, who got just 1 goal last season, does that for his 1st of the season. Sam Whittle kisses the free kick. We have a 5-goal lead, and that was the last goal of the game. 2 matches in a row, we took a 4-goal lead into a match. I can't say I've done that anywhere else. Still, Dagenham and Redbridge, I thought we could win this. I thought we had won this game. And honestly, I was slightly disappointed we didn't get a win. But there you go. I had to make some changes. Well, I'm not sure. Did I make any changes? No, I didn't make any changes really. For the side that won 5-0. McCallum. Well, Finnan got a 3rd goal in 3 games. Not gonna lie, he was starting to look like my greatest signing I've ever made for a midfielder. A ball-winning midfielder. But then Dagenham and Redbridge hit us back. I'm not impressed at defending. I really am not. Calvert-Lewin should not be allowed to do that. Should not be allowed to break away from his marker and get a shot in like that. That is just me, but for me that is unforgivable. To allow him to get that sort of space. Still, we took the lead again. Still don't know how he got the ball, but there you go. But Brannigan got his 2nd goal of the season. He's already got twice as many goals this season than he did last season. What does that say about him? And my strategy. But we didn't hold on. The thing that disappointed me the most about this game was the fact we threw away 2 very valuable points. And to be honest with you, it felt worse because I knew we were on the verge of winning this game. And the fact that Blair let this go through his legs! Jesus Christ! Could you not make it any worse for yourself? Seriously! I was disappointed. Look at that, we only had 3 shots on target as well, which says everything. Though we had 58% possession. Still, we had to come back, and we had to do that against Bromley, and we didn't have it all our own way. I thought we were going to drop another 2 points. Even if we were dominating. Still, for the 4th game running, we took the lead. And I could not have been happier. McCullum getting his 6th goal of the season in just 4 games. That was the last goal he scored for us this month. And during the transfer window. So Muggerton does that. How does he beat Blair from there? I don't know how he did it, but he did. Blair should be disappointed for himself. He really should. Still, I had to make a change. I'm not sure if it's because of injury or because I thought the player was just being rubbish. Don't know who comes on. McCann's on. Evans. Well, doesn't do well with the pass, let's be honest. Charles Cook, Hornby. Honestly, I was starting to get concerned that we may concede a late Goal. Then McCann's in. Somehow loses the ball. I don't know who does that. Substitute. Starting to prove my point. Thank you very bloody much. We've got 3 points thanks to that. Then we had Newport County, the game we postponed for international duty. And I was delighted. I really was. Simply because we got the 3 points. And Donahoe got 2 goals in 2 games. All of them from rebounds. That is just what I want from you. I want someone who can pounce on rebounds and make any side pay, really. And that's the 5th game we've taken the lead in a row. McCann gets his first ever goal for us in this game. Look at this. Keep an eye on him. Is he offside? I don't think he is, but he scores anyway. His first ever goal for us, and I thought that was the most important. Still, he did injure himself, which is a bit disappointing, but there you go. Shame, really. But still, Braintree, the only side to have actually taken the lead against us this season, and the only game we actually didn't score in, and this is when Cameron Brannigan got injured as well, and Andrea Bonisegni got his 4th yellow card, and they missed their penalty too, which was a nail-biting moment. I thought we were going to lose when that penalty came about, but Blair not only saved it, but he also saved the bloody rebound. And to be honest with you, the beginning was kind of my tactics, my strategy going wrong. I always start off with the control, but then had to go to the standard more often than not afterwards. And still, I felt disappointed that we conceded the goal like that, even if we had scored a goal like that in the last 2 games. But there you go. Still, we hit them back, and I was grateful for it. Honestly though, it was quite quickly though. It was barely a minute in. McCallum, unlucky not to score, but Davies is even more unlucky that it's gone off him into the back of the net. Wrexham, come back and get a point, and then stop the penalty from going in. I'm concerned about the number of fouls we're conceding though. That's the main concern for me. Still, we're doing well. We're in 3rd place, maybe 4 points off Accrington Stanley, but they have won their last 6 games in all competitions, and that's not going to last forever. So, what do you think of the season so far? Also, Chelsea are boss in the Premier League. Just thought I'd let you know that. And Hull City got 4th. Don't know how it happened, but they did. Also, now that I've got badges for every division, as far as I know, I can show you my former team's badges. I love that. That's a great badge for me. It's flashy. It says everything for me. I loved it for that reason. Hemel Hempstead already had the badge, but I love that badge. It just says it's something that I can't help but want to like. Anyway, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Hope that you like and favorite this video, and that you subscribe to my channel. Really helped me a lot. Don't know how that worked out, but there you go. So anyway, until next time, goodbye and good night.